Hey guys,
It's Even Man. How are you?
how are you? Welcome to another episode.
So, guys, we're going to talk to you about Hill versus Trump.
Yeah, so the past 2 weeks we've seen a lot of interesting things happening at the Republican National Convention, the Democratic National Convention. Now this week, um, just some highlights maybe with the Republican National Convention: Melania Trump plagiarizing Michelle Obama's speech.
Word for
Word
word.
for word. What else is a highlight?
So, what did you think about the speeches? So now we're into the Democratic speeches. And I guess some people said some things to ruffle Trump's feathers, and he said he wants to hit him, especially the little one. I believe he's speaking of Joe Biden.
Well, I think the speeches were phenomenal, especially at least the ones I saw. I think like Michelle Obama,
She
spoke well. I think she's a better speaker than Barack Obama.
Yeah,
actually.
she is.
I think she did a really good job of saying things that unified the Democratic Party. Obama did a good job on his speech, and even Hillary Clinton, she did a very good speech last night accepting the nomination. But
I don't like her speech that much.
How come?
Because I feel like she tried to like combat Trump.
Well, I feel like that's okay just because she's a politician and because she probably felt. If you think about it, Trump, he attacked her in his speech.
He
too,
attacks
she
her
had to
always.
defend
He
her.
attacks her on Twitter. He attacks her. What did Michelle say? You can't take it out in 140 characters.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. I don't remember how she said it, but she was like, you can't something about things can't boil down to 140 characters.
Yeah, and you can't have that temper with the codes.
Yeah, nuclear codes and have that type of temperament. Yeah.
I think the speech was great.
Yeah. Which one?
I feel like Michelle's speech was great.
Michelle's speech was not Hillary's.
I kind of like Trump's speech, even though I'm not a big Trump fan.
I hate to admit it too. I like Trump's speech too. Like something that I really liked how he talked about the working class, and I really like, and I hate to admit something I like about Trump. That there was a line where he said, Hillary Clinton's always thing is I'm with her, and he said, but I'm telling you that I'm with you. And I was like, oh, that was a good line, because I think that a lot of people in this country, they think that these politicians are only thinking about themselves. And here is Donald Trump saying, I'm with you.
It's funny Trump even said that, because like Hillary brought up, she mentioned how like he left workers unpaid, and not because he couldn't afford to pay them. It's just because he just kind of was shady about it.
And not to say either that Hillary Clinton isn't about the American people, because her whole big thing yesterday at the Democratic National Convention was stronger together. And she's more about embracing minorities, LGBTQ, people of different faiths, different from a variety of backgrounds. So I feel like Hillary Clinton is more representative of a wide variety of people.
I have a question for you though, and I have a question for you guys. Why is everybody voting for Hillary? Why do you think they're voting?
We don't know. We don't. Do you think everybody's really going to vote for Hillary Clinton?
I think all the Democrats. Yeah, I think they're going to vote for Hillary. I don't think Trump won over any Bernie Sanders people.
But do you think the Bernie Sanders people will rally behind Hillary Clinton? Really? Because like throughout this whole week, there's been protests. You know what I mean? And like of people being like, no, Hillary, put her to jail, all these things. So,
but I'm a Bernie Sanders. I was like rooting for him to
go.
I So I feel like I'm voting for Hillary now because Bernie's not an option for me, because I just oppose what Trump stands for.
Do you feel like you're compromising now though? Like, oh, I don't have a choice now. I have to vote for Hillary.
I am compromising.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm choosing the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
And that said, what this has come to in America, that I have to choose the lesser of two evils. But I feel like Hillary's more experienced, and I feel like I'm okay with her being of that status. It's just that her recent scandals are kind of sketchy.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I think a lot of people feel the way you feel. today on Twitter, what's trending is the hashtag I'm with her now. You know, where now, you know, but that's like after the Democratic National Convention, and after that big speech she did. Excuse me. So yeah. There's something. This is kind of off topic. So I guess we're gonna go to off topic stuff. But the first one I want to talk about was, so me and my mom, we were watching the Democratic National Convention last night, and I was looking at her when she first came out on the stage. She was wearing all white, like from top to bottom. She had this big white suit, and we were like, "Whoa, why did she wear all white? Like, what does that mean?" But did you
ever even think of that?
No, I mean, I don't know why.
For the symbolism of like pure and clean
and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, is she trying to clean up her image because she has all this, you know, kind of we don't trust her mindset about her, and so she wants to come off as clean, as pure, as innocent. But then I was reading about it today, and I was reading about how that's what the suffragettes, the people who were fighting, the women back in the day who were fighting for the right to vote, they would all stand out by wearing all white. So
that is symbolic.
Yeah, so that's random. That was a random topic, but that just came to mind right now. I wanted to share that.
What's random to me? What do you think Bill would do as first man?
I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen with that. What do I think? I think
because you can't just like go and.
Man, you know what? So I feel like I have an idea of what I think he's gonna do, and then I have an idea of what he thinks he's gonna do, and then I have this ideal of what I would like him to do.
What would you like him to do?
So
That's interesting.
I would like him to actually do stuff that traditional first ladies do.
So you would actually.
I would want him to be like because I think we need to. I think that for a long time we have in our head that these gender roles, yes, and like only ladies garden, because that's something Michelle Obama did. I want to see Bill Clinton in the garden.
You want to see him?
I want to see him in the garden. I want to see him in the garden, or caring about
sports. I want to see him coach a sports team.
I want him to I want to see him sports a boys coach, a 12-year boys coach team. Sure, yeah, something like that. I want to see something like that. I want to see him like connect with the American people. But I feel like he's going to use his role to do a lot of political stuff, like in the sense of, I feel like he's going to be like, I don't know if he'll probably like have a role in the White House, like a Secretary of State, not Secretary of State, but I feel like he's going to do something political. I don't think he's going to do something that traditional first ladies do. But I would like him to, because that would be new. That would be a gender breaking thing, and kind of. And not to limit men, but to kind of evolve men into being more than just macho or just into one thing. I don't know. Michelle Obama, like, she did a lot of cameo appearances and things.
That's what first ladies do. A lot of first ladies do a bunch of cameo appearances.
And I wonder what Bill will fight for. Like Michelle Obama, she had health, she had veterans issues. And she had, was it education? But I'm just curious.
You know what was funny to me? When Obama was speaking, and in his speech, he said that Hillary would be a better president than
Bill. I couldn't believe he said, I'm like, Barack, what? Why you say that?
I think it's because she's so like heart driven on what she wants, and she's so goal focused. And I think that is good for the president. I think on the other hand, the other Republican candidate, he's not so goal driven, and he just kind of wants the title. I think it's like for show for him.
So you mentioning that makes me think of something very important. Speaking of Barack Obama's speech, there was a point in his speech where he said something about Donald Trump, and the crowd booed, and he said, "No, don't boo, vote."
Because
this is a serious issue. This is a serious matter.
So he was addressing all the people who just talk about what they don't like and what they do like about the president, but you actually had no input. Yeah. That's why it's important to vote.
Yeah, and this is something that's very important to me. Like, I do care who you vote for, but what's most important is that you get out and vote, that you're registered, that your voice does matter. Because personally, I don't want a Donald Trump presidency, but I want the American people, everybody out there, to go and vote. I was talking to someone yesterday, and I'm like, we were talking about like who we were voting for, and she was like, I'm not gonna vote. Because I'm not registered. I'm like, well, you need to make sure that you're registered. You need to get out there and vote.
Yeah,
because this is important.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Because before America turns into a dictatorship.
Right. So yeah, those are my thoughts.
Those are my thoughts too. What do you guys think? We want to hear from you and know, what do you think Bill would do in office as first man? And we want to know who you're voting for and why. And if you're a Bernie Sanders fan, who are you voting for now? Why'd you change your view?
Connect with us. Email us at evb.mannykeen@gmail.com. And we hope to see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.